Okay. Hello and welcome back, everybody, to Gallery Notes. I'm Chase McCurdy, the director of 33 Gallery, aka 33G. I'm here as always in space with our dear brother Edison Lockwood II, filmmaker and tribe of 33G. For today's quick gallery note, I'm bringing you a bit of an artist to artist reflection, kind of as always, on this idea of between waiting and rushing, right? A lot of you early on, and a lot of us early on in our passion based, creative based practices, in that thrill of learning and being new and having not much to lose, we have the ability to execute quick on projects, right? When I'm working with students or young people, I'm constantly hitting them on just make, do, right? You have to gain that experience, create that portfolio, create that back archive, right? As you learn, grow, evolve into an artist that has bigger projects to worry about. And this is what we're getting to now. So the bigger your projects are, the more patience is required, right? This is not necessarily a bad thing. This is just something you have to be aware of. And we could think of bigger in terms of budgetarily bigger, right? The economics of your creative or other projects is just generally larger. Maybe you're going from spending a couple $100s trying to put together a shoot if you're an early photographer, or you're talking about spending 30 to 50 bucks on a smaller canvas that you get from over the counter at Michael's or somewhere else, to, as a fine artist, wanting a 8 by 8 foot canvas that is gallery wrapped and ready to go to a museum, or a filmmaker who wants to move from an independent film to something a bit more produced. Now you need to find funding. You're working with more people, right? So bigger can also mean the more individuals that are impacted or involved in the work, or it could be how public the final work may be. So you have things to consider on bigger projects with more money, but more to lose. There are agreements, right? And to save all the minutia, or like the finer points, we'll just say that patience is really that idea from agreements to action, right? Or from the wait, the preparation, to having to execute quickly or in a moment. It's okay that things take time, but use that pre-production time as preparation time, right? You understand that working on bigger projects requires patience, so you use that time to prepare. If it's a shoot, you're getting your production in order. You have your crafty done, your locations done, your team done, you've communicated schedules, you've done everything you can so that by the time you get to shoot day, you're at best able to use the time. I recently had an 8 by 8 foot painting commission for a public library here in Las Vegas. And so what we do, it's going to take time to produce. It's going to take time to source that canvas, to work on getting the canvas delivered. But while I'm doing all of that, and also the agreements, right, with the ultimate client, making sure I protect my rights as an artist, etc. And so in the meantime of getting that done, I'm going to be making studies. I'm going to be thinking about what I'm doing. I'm going to be experimenting with colors and the rest. So by the time that large canvas arrived for me to paint, I had already made 4 studies leading into this final work that I was able to execute quickly and well, right, to then be in a huge public space. So do not get discouraged at pacing. You have to understand it, and you have to work that into your structure, especially those of you who want to enter the arts or the creative spaces as a business, right? This is why we're so intentional about separating expression for spirit versus trying to enter a world of capital and professionalism with these creative or artistic skills. But if you are going that route, understand that there's going to be big wins, there's going to be big potential, but it may take time, so you have to figure out how to get there and how to stretch it, right? But that's it, a quick gallery note on some of the realities of bigger projects, and what we call institutional patience, or between waiting and rushing. Because once you get done with the waiting period, it's on. And how you handle it when it's on, a lot of times is directly related to how well you prepare in the lead up. Thank you for your time. I'm Chase McCurdy, the director at 33G, here with Edison Lockwood II in the space of sisterhood. Come and visit us, check us out online. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll see you next time for Gallery Notes number 33. Peace.